He was looking for something to eat. A boy went walking. He was looking for something to catch for the amazing pet show.
Due to the lack of faith in themselves. But while they are very similar, it's important to know the difference between low self-esteem and depression.
How do you feel about being a dog, buddy? Good answer. I'm sure we all feel that way.
The Nimbus fish hatchery plays an important role in stabilizing the population of salmon and steelhead trout. You're all still here?
There's 3 hours left in school.
Yeah. This is gonna be a long day.
Visual illusions occur due to the unique parts of the visual areas of the brain as they receive and process information, like a computer.
One single word is not always bad. One single word can build up. One single word can cause a smile. One single word can show kindness.
I might seem like a shy little girl who doesn't know how to stick up for myself, but I can, and you should really learn how to be kind to others and treat people how you want to be treated. You don't
hypoallergenic. This means they don't cause people with cat allergies to react. This is because they produce less pheromone than if a cat breeds.
Do you guys want some candy?
Today's class, we're going to learn about integrity, being able to show forgiveness towards others, make the right choice instead of the wrong choice, say no to peer pressure.
Nowadays, kids have an opportunity to socialize, communicate, and be entertained through a simple handheld device, the smartphone.
Since we were talking about our arms, let's do some weights. There are many different types of weights. Some of them have metal and the bars like these. And
Maybe we need to talk to your parents about how you're feeling sadder than usual. I don't want to mention it to them. I can help you. That sounds good.
Guys, and welcome back to another video to Back-to-Back Hacks. As our first video, I'm going to be making a drinkable folder.
I did not. Why are you holding her? Oh, Karen.
What makes a good kindergartner?
Don't eat bushes.
Learning.
Jaden, take your time, sir.
This is just one of the dragons I'll kill. And you'll all be next. Get her! Yes, Your Majesty.
Secure the rigging! What, are you scared? That's why only the bravest pirates fight the treasure.
It's tricky. I don't think it's ever been done before. It's going to take planning and a great crew.
Detention.
If we get caught.
On the first day of kindness, my classmate gave to me a gracious hand for helping.
And the yellow flower stands for friendship, just as a dog is man's best friend.
Matters in your
3.1 for 1 4 9 2 6 5 3 have 9.
You're off script. Sorry, fine. As I was saying, matters everywhere.
When you're about to be stronger than you know.
One of these features is trading. Trading is when one person trades a specific set of goods for another person's. This also happens in other games.
Why do you let her this year? The one? Bully you. She only bullies you because she hates herself. And she doesn't realize I hate myself too. Okay, whatever.
So now I have a stepbrother, and get this, he's our age, and he goes to our high school, and he's so rude to me. I mean, he's a total jerk, and I have to go live with these people.
So why do you want to work at Church Chicken? Because I make good chicken. What are your specialties? I want to be a SoundCloud rapper.
I'm shook.
Hey, nice clothes.
I like your forces. Do you guys like my shoes? Anyhow. Question. You ever wanted to be a superhero? I don't know, maybe get some
big muscles, be super strong, athletic.
Until things go very, very wrong.
I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. This time. What did you say? Nothing. Just that you're as guilty as anybody else. Stop it, Marianne. You're such a crybaby. No, I'm not, Christy.
We'll keep trying on a journey to the courts.
No. What the heck? What? Instagram isn't working. And the internet's dead.
You can remember to always turn off your stove or put out your campfires. Or that, and that.
But like people just don't know where to put it, and so if they throw it in the trash can, like that would be better. But people throw it on the ground and under a desk.
And walk out the door.
Don't down-talk yourself just because you believe what one person said or one person has an opinion on.
Sometimes I feel like I have to change myself in order to be accepted.
I've changed myself so much to fit society's standards that I can't even recognize the person in the mirror.
The Baudelaires go to a new home.
Are you sure? I mean, you never know who's on the other side.
It's fine, AJ. It doesn't even matter. He's my age and he likes soccer.
Right, if you think it's safe.
It's fine, don't worry.
Oh shoot, my pen ran out of ink. Now how am I gonna finish this test?
I have an extra pen. Can I give it to him?
Make it quick.
But instead of thinking negatively, we should have positive thoughts. Thoughts such as, what can I do to overcome this? Everybody.
Let your story be an inspiration to others. One thing I do know is, my story is much more than numbers on a paper.
I don't think I want to live this life anymore.
Awake-a-thon starts March 1st, you better make it. 7 to 7, breathe that $30 payment. Sports and games for all of your guys' entertainment. Bring your friends.
My family, on the other hand, wasn't the best influence.
We all came out here and we just pulled up some weeds and like raked up the ground so that it would be like nice and ready for planting, and then we just...
If you want to have a fun summer, you can go on lots of adventures. You can go hiking. You can go on a bike ride to the river.
As you transition on, you'll realize that you're now alone, fighting against the world ahead of you. You have to make big changes for yourself.
Not only that, I strongly encourage you to take math and science classes, which will allow you to provide a better future for you and your baby.
People say what they want to hear, never showing how we feel or what's really going on. I'm known, but no one knows my story.
We'll be doing 2 plus 2. Now this is a simple equation that everyone knows. If you don't, the answer is 5.
Bro, cut.
Whether you're lost in your mind, it's alright to feel that way because it's okay to laugh and have fun.
Sunset. Lots of blending. Silhouettes. Beginning of the end.
Antibacterial, they use it to treat and heal wounds. It's very useful for sore throat. So royal jelly,
and particularly in the teen years when they're doing a lot of social media that allows them to compare their life to all their peers' lives.
But that's not all. According to Imperfect Produce, if we did not waste 30% of that wasted food, it would be enough to feed the 40 million Americans that go hungry every year.
I always have to carry my EpiPen around. That's probably the most important thing that you have when you have food allergies.
Every day, people all over the world grab a straw from a coffee shop or restaurant. In the US alone, 500 million straws are used every day.
Once the cellulose fibers and lignin are separated from each other, the paper can really be made. The cellulose fibers are grinded and mixed with water and chemicals.
Before the 1906 earthquake, San Francisco had 2 Japantowns.
So what we do is we start giving you a lot of carbohydrates. So we would give you food or snacks, or in this case, we would give you glucose tablets.
Was established in 1975. They started their work in 1978.
I've been a part of the Weave Board of Directors for over 10 years now.
Breakfast. This was Mountain House scrambled eggs and bacon. It was so good. All you had to do was add heated up water and voila!
Our teachers really care about the students. They are their priority. It's their number one.
Filming takes a very long time and it's a lot of hard work. But the people from SECC know how to do it.
Something has to grab your attention, pique your curiosity, and then you can hyper-focus. This is so me. I've started hundreds of books and almost never finished them.
In the hospital, but it required continuous care after that surgery, so that was a major thing.
You have like half as much time as everyone else to complete the homework and all the assignments.
You know, I could be doing other activities, but I love the sport. I love doing gymnastics.
How much do you value your phone from 1 to 10 and why?
7, because I use it a lot, but like not 24/7.
Let's take a look how Toby Johnson celebrated February, known as Kindness Month.
Hey Jags, it's February, which means
childhood cancer survival rates
from 20% to more than 80% since it opened 50 years ago.
The media production team produces a weekly news broadcast for the Sutter community. They learn many useful filming and editing tricks, as well as time management and cooperation.
In our nation, empowering teens to delete negativity on social media and replace it with positivity.
I'm really excited about the kids I've had and the relationships I've met. Some incredible young men have come through here. A lot of them are now back helping me coach.
And speak in that kind of manner and environment, for me, originally was a very scary topic. But
your passion could be anything, but it's something that you really love, something that you have a strong emotion for.
Sick, injured, and unweaned animals from public shelters as well as veterinary hospitals, and provide them care and surgeries, and then put them up for adoption. How do you think?
I came to the U.S. in 1987. I came from Guerrero, Mexico.
Oh, she loved milk tea. She was starting to get sick, and she would walk to the milk tea shop at like 9 p.m. at night. And sometimes she would walk there in her pajamas.
From school that I always got about either being chubby or having chubby cheeks, or I guess what you guys call it, bullying. I was bullied all through junior high and high school.
Plants or other sea life, it's going to harm them because they're not going to be able to eat, they're not going to be able to provide homes, habitats for animals, and over time it could kill them.
We came to America mostly for the freedom and opportunity. We were looking for the opportunity to raise kids.
When a teenager says it, or a teenager says they have anxiety right now, or a teenager says they just can't handle this much homework, we make fun.
Throughout the course of time, women have been restricted their rights and looked down upon as weak and not worthy of doing a man's job. They're excluded and disadvantaged.
America was started because of the colonial protest against the British taxation policy in 1760. Being an American includes paying your taxes.
We have everything you could want, and students have access to all of it, and that makes it incredibly special. It's very unique. Very schools have what we have.
A lot of teachers don't necessarily know how people identify. They may have heard gay, straight, and maybe transgender, but there's so much more to it.
Particular recital. All the students choreograph their own dances, so this is a really good way to see students growing as dancers.
Culture and diversity, celebrating that diversity in a way that's positive and productive, and then just being there to support each other. Whether we're struggling or we're doing well, we want to support people.
We use, the ladies bring in baskets and we just put toys and put a variety of things in them for them to do to keep them busy.
You leave the program, you get a real medal, a certificate, and a whole lot of music in your brain.
Start about 6 to 6:30 in the morning. It gives the students a great time and a great way to start off their day. We learn about the Bible, the Old Testament, the New Testament each year as a curriculum.
So all of us came together to organize the Women of Color contingent. We came together, and the reason why we did this is because there was a lot of grievances from like the past 2 years.
The football season is very challenging for the football players, especially the week of a game. So let's take a look at how the football team prepares for a game.
All ages. At conventions, which are fun events that anyone can attend in or out of costume, we all come together and show off our talents and passions.
I know you guys are going to enjoy this. I've been with the band for about a year now, and they really make me work hard, and I love working hard. I love singing. I love performing.
Yeah, there have been a lot of studies that show that lack of sleep in students can affect their performance, not only in their studies, but in their day-to-day lives as well.
But how different are they? Unfortunately, most kids my age don't realize these differences until we find ourselves struggling to adjust to the new environment.
Cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Abraham Lincoln.
crushed ice, a bottle of fresh water, some table salt, a container with at least 100 milliliters of water.
Put them in a bowl. Next, take your shrimp
And posted. Wow, I really hope this is gonna go viral.
There are two ways to catch a baseball. One is making the glove face up and the ball hits the center. When the ball hits the center, squeeze the glove.
Why is it that seeds and nuts are more likely to leave you full than sweets? This is because seeds provide unsaturated fats, which are healthier than normal fats.
It's time to cut the vegetables up.
While the cookies are baking, make sure to clean up your area.
So be careful what you'd say or do online.
Minimize access to your personal information. Don't tell people phone numbers, last names, addresses, and more as people.
And place them on their designated spot on piano.
A football stance could really help you in a game because it helps you push off into action. So first off, you'll need to grasp the ball like this with your fingers spread out.
I love school. I love school too. It's fun.
Hey, can I have your address?
Totally. We should totally have a play date someday.
Sure.
Where is the one who's going to serve the ball?
Rule number 2 in Foursquare is that you should always be ready to hit the ball when it comes to your square.
Once you get PIG, you're out of the game. You can do as many people as you want, but you only need one ball.
After you've done that, start heading towards the back side of the school, because that'll be the safest from the fire. And then first, we're going to talk about the rainfall. As you can see here is the rainfall on the weather station. On the weather station, it tells you how much it rains.
I'm not talking about begging louder or stealing from your sibling's room. I'm talking about working for it. Yes, that's right. Doing chores around the house or finding out what are the needs of other people. Hey, I got a text from someone I don't know. Miss Ferrucci, I got a text from someone I don't know.
Oh, we should probably block that. Here.
Hit it off the center of the backboard, and that's how you get easy buckets.
Now I will teach you how to do a free throw.
Okay, the first step in shooting. All right, so you're going to draw a circle with a little point outwards, but not an actual point, like rounded outwards.
Matt and I are both really good, so
Oil or mineral oil will also work. You may also choose the food coloring of your choice, and to make it turn into a lava lamp, you will need Alka-Seltzer tablets. Lastly, you'll need safety gum.
The materials you'll need are beads,
string,
and, of course, a keychain ring.
the first step is to get a string.
Quiet.
First, be able to do a cartwheel. Next, find a partner who can also do a cartwheel. Make sure you both start your cartwheels with the same leg.
Now move back, further, right there. This is sad. This is how you feel when your pet dies or you get beaten up by a bull.
The 1/4 milk. 1/4 yogurt.
Shooting a jump shot, you're going to want to have your feet, both of them pointing at the rim, and then you're going to want to have one hand behind it and one hand to the side, and you're going to want to try and aim.
We are showing these kids how to make a SEVA Awards video.
Oh, that's right. What are we doing?
Instructional.
Oh, we're showing them how to do a documentary creative expression.
Step 5, double knot. This is optional.
Warm water and a teaspoon of borax.
But first, we need a kitchen.
Much better. So now we're gonna go over the ingredients.
Dog soap. Third, from now on you have to be fast so your dog doesn't get cold. Lather them in soap and make sure that you don't miss any spots. Fourth, rinse off all the soap and make...
Step 2, pour in the ingredients: glue, shaving foam, and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. Step 3, mix all of the ingredients together.
Mix until you get this consistency.
We'll want to take the left hand and right hand corner of your paper, again folding it into the crease, like this.
It will be a bowl, a measuring cup, a spoon, parchment paper, cooking oil, 2 eggs, and cake mix. You will also need a pan.
Oh my god, Ashley! Somebody help!
Call 911. Have you ever wondered how the ladies sleep over ever? Here's how.
One thing you can do and how you sleep over is you can do each other's makeup or your own. So what I'm gonna do is you take the penny, right? This it's not a gimmick or anything. Just put it right there, okay, in that position, as you can see. Okay.
First thing you need to do when you're filming an interview is get your footage.
Recreational resources. Today, I'll be giving you some tips on how to stay safe while exploring what this trail has to offer. Let's begin with some preparation.
Put it in some flour so it won't stick. And roll it up into a little ball. After you roll it in a ball, get a little bit more so it doesn't stick on your pan or when you
I'm just going to select all of them. And as you see, they all import into the...
But if you want to make them, yes, you have to kick the ball harder when you're transporting.
Step 3, be real. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Because if someone can't like you for who you are, then they are not worth your time.
I use the color buttons and focus it more into my crease and softly building it up.
Draw a line where the circle and the line that you just drew meet. This will act as a guideline so you know where to place your eyes.
To add transitions, click and drag the transitions that you want into the timeline.
Second, eyes. Keep your eyes on the bottom of the net. It makes your shot more accurate.
Preparation comes first. Shuffle the cards is the first step to this entire thing. Then you want the inquirer to split the deck.
Are you guys having car troubles? Well, you guys are going to need a booster pack.
Fifth chord, second fret, third chord, and third fret, second chord.
All dairy and meat products. I know what you're about to say. What do you guys eat? Grass? Wrong. There are many great tasty options for vegans out there.
Second paragraph is the body paragraph. The body paragraph says 5 elements known as T-BARE. T for topic, B for background info, E for evidence, A for analysis.
1, 2, 3, 4 Cordova Lane. My name is Ray Galliano. There's someone about.
After selecting your plane, you can now start your 2D sketch. So first, let me explain to you about the basic tools you can use and where to locate them.
It looks hard. So it's really simple. It's just 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Tip number 1, know your snowboard lingo. The words you gotta know are bail, bro, dump, gnar, gnarly, jib, hip, kicker, lifty,
Reduced environment. Turn off your cell phone. Although social media can be an excellent source for staying in touch with friends, they can also be a huge distraction that wastes valuable time in your day.
Because you have to stretch the muscles in your body. Make sure that your toes are always pointed and that you try different stretching positions to help you.
The first chord is C. The second chord is D.
So there's 3 different parts of your abs, guys. So we have the upper abs, lower abs, and the obliques. For each section of your abs, there's gonna be different types of workouts.
Alright, so now we have our processor, cooler, and a RAM installed.
Mr. Cummings, I didn't bring my stuff.
What do you mean you don't have your stuff? You don't have your pencil, paper, backpack? What's going on?
The first thing you'll need would be some bearing grease. I specifically use Bones Racing Formula Speed Cream.
And then what I do as a trick, I just put my valve stem on just so it doesn't go back into the tire. You actually just want to make sure that you get it on.
So the first lacing style is going to look like this at the very end. It's very loosely laced, and there's 2 knots at the end to kind of hold your shoelace from falling out.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. I heard you want to learn how to make homemade mac and cheese. My team and I are here to give you a step-by-step instructional video on how exactly to do that.
Cup of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs, and 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. To begin,
With that, you can get started on your task and you won't get sidetracked. Sometimes students can forget what they wrote down, so make sure to check your planner before you start to do your homework.
Beat Saber is a virtual reality rhythm game where you hit virtual blocks with these cool sabers that you have in your hands. Before you play Beat Saber, you need to have a virtual reality headset.
We'll start by combining the salt, the water.
Alright, step 1. So before you even start the car, first off you should adjust the seat to how it's comfortable for you, to where you can drive safely.
Depression isn't only just sadness, it's not being able to control your emotions as much as other kids, and you give up on things and struggle, like art, sports, math, etc.
It can be hard. It could feel overwhelming and make a kid feel like an outsider. You could do your part to welcome others by following these steps.
Research has shown that artificial colors can cause hyperactivity, behavior and health problems, and even cancer.
Okay, teacher, now we're going to More
breaking
news! The CDC wonder said that
This is your brain on marijuana! Hey, no to drugs!
When the work is so boring, I'm gonna play some games.
Turn now, use the combo. Hey, stop! Whatever! Doesn't affect me. It's not nice, and if somebody wants to bully you, just stay calm and go away. Just walk away.
Will ruin my whole entire life. Do you have any dreams when you're older?
Yes, to be an NBA player.
Then this will ruin 100%.
And then you can just get everything ready. And maybe you can have 2 clocks because one of them could die or get unplugged.
Paying more attention to your phone than your surroundings is a worldwide problem that can result in serious injuries. Kindness, pass it on.
That's how we get 13. Any questions?
I got no clue how to do this.
Who do you think I am, a rocket scientist? OMG, my grades are gonna be so bad.
Oh my god, how does everybody...
These are some facts about how things can damage the marine life. Plastic is one of the most common ocean pollutions. According to National Geographic, toxic...
Did you know that children can be depressed? What? Depression is a feeling of sadness.
But all I love is the hand. My hair is the color of sand. I also love it to braid it in a band.
I smile when I'm happy or laughing. My smile shows joy and laughter. Wait a minute, wait. Do you like working in a dirty classroom?
I don't care.
But other people care.
Okay, I'll pick up my trash.
Oh my gosh, you got that right.
Thanks.
Oh wow, you got that right too.
Turning off the lights when you leave for school or work could result in you saving about $25 a day. Tip 2, turn off the water all the way. If you do not turn off the water...
air. Some chemicals in vapes include nicotine, nickel, formaldehyde, lead, and more.
And loneliness. If these situations keep occurring, then the final result may end up leading into the attempt at suicide.
Brittany, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Man, why do I keep on getting bullied at school? Are you really rooting for that team?
Did I really just say that?
Hey, bro.
No, they don't look like it at school.
How come this always happens to me?
Boys, what's the problem?
He's constantly bullying me.
Stop it. No, babe, come on.
No, you can't. You're a girl and you probably throw like one too.
Wow, that...
Or this. Or even this.
Marco, you gotta stand up for yourself. If you don't do it now, you're never gonna.
What do you want?
Don't run in the hallway.
Showered a few days ago.
What? I don't know what I would do if I didn't keep up my personal hygiene.
When you don't clean yourself regularly, you're affecting others around.
That 1 out of 5 kids doesn't have enough to eat.
1 out of 4 in California.
Hello, 911?
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, yes, I need some help. My house is on fire.
Yes, firefighters will be there in 15 minutes.
What, 15 minutes? I don't have enough time.
Come on, guys! Cheer!
Okay. That's it.
Ew! Dude, that's so gross! Why'd you do that? Sorry.
Computer vision syndrome, which is when your eyes start to hurt.
Good night.
Wait in line patiently. Do not push, shove, kick, or cut anyone in the line ahead of you. Please do not eat food or drinks.
In the hallways, make sure you watch where you are going so you don't run into other people. In your classrooms, make sure your phone is off during class.
Depression worldwide, but there are many ways you can help these people out and lend them a helping hand.
Rise. But we need to know how to use it responsibly. First of all, use your brain. Before you post, think, and always ask for consent.
You, the one who lives in a different world. And you, the one who plays as if no one is watching. We are all beautiful.
Had a test. Jen got an A and Kate got an F. Let's take a look at how they studied the night before.
When Kate got home, she didn't study. Instead, she ate junk food.
Oh, is that my phone?
You probably shouldn't respond right now.
Dude, it's fine. I do this all the time.
Since Ryan never finished his work, he used to work on it at midnight and be tired in the morning.
Here at Arden, one of our main Panther codes is responsibility. A way to be responsible is to organize and clean your binder.
Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. I think you will enjoy it, even though it's a little bit older. You know, it's got a lot of the elements of fiction that we all enjoy. A love story, some action.
Why are wipes such a big problem? Disposable disinfectant wipes, baby wipes, and the so-called flushable wipes do not easily break down once flushed, or don't even break down at all.
Did you know that leaving the faucet running while brushing your teeth wastes 5 gallons of water? Use reusable water bottles instead of single-use water bottles.
Did you know that most water is wasted outdoors? For instance, redirecting sprinklers can save gallons per day, even watering early in the morning.
However, if you are someone or you know someone that is contemplating suicide, connect them with help as soon as you can. Not doing anything enables them to suffer in silence.
I guess there were things I didn't know. I guess it all got to be too much.
Sarah, you know it's not your fault, right?
Help! Help! I recognize now, in order for me to escape this torturous pain and darkness, I need to reach out and get help.
Huh? What is that home? No, I'm alright.
Hi, welcome to the library. Thank you.
You probably shouldn't be texting at all.
When it is to wash my hands, but how do I know when I should wash my hands?
You should wash your hands.
How could I remember all of that?
Which she was the second narrator, and basically like we have little scripts that we had to like talk, and like it was like highlighted that, and then we had to say it.
Best place to learn without worrying about mean behaviors like harassment and bullying.
Several student leaders were invited to add-in and special training at Center District.
The taiko drum is a Japanese percussion instrument that combines music and movement and spirit.
Students and parents had 3 locations to start walking in Anatolia. This started at 7:45.
It's tough to remember everybody's name, but I'm getting better at that. My favorite part is just seeing kids improve every single day on something that they're passionate about or even.
We have some exciting themes coming up. Monday, we have tie-dye day.
Don't get tied down with drugs.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, do you mean how do I come up with the songs, or the choices, or the dance routine, or all of it?
All of it.
Good morning, Rockets. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Ariana.
And this is K-Rock News for the week of February 4th through the 8th.
This is Spartan TV episode number 14. Our new Spartan TV studio is complete. Let's go to camera 4. This is our wide camera shot.
And how does the black top limit teacher and students' activities at David Lubin?
Well, I think it means that
if... Welcome back and Happy New Year. Today is Monday, January 31st, 2019.
Donner wave. Congratulations to December.
Good morning, Otters. I'm Addison. And I'm Bailey, and Happy New Year! Bailey, it's February. Yeah, I know, but we haven't aired an Otter Outlook yet. Speaking of cool, there are lots of cool events coming up.
One thing coming up is Red Ribbon Week.
Oh yeah, but what is Red?
Today I am here with our Student Lighthouse team. They have been working hard on a special event that our Vice Principal, Mrs. Sivert, will explain. What is this special event?
We've done before, and the reason we chose it is because it has a lot of parts and it's a very fun musical. It has a lot of great music. Dr. Seuss.
And we're at Mitchell Middle School.
The weather this week has been very weird.
It's gone from sunny to rainy and now cloudy.
We recently got a new principal at Mitchell Middle School.
So we decided to interview him.
Now let's go back to...
Not something we push away. We need to take a stand. We need to make people feel wanted in this world.
Because if they don't, this is what's gonna happen.
The band is currently playing the Nightmare Before Christmas songs at their field shows.
And to practice their lines, they go in and they have lunch and then they practice.
But first of all, what is drama club and why is it a good club?
Rumors have been floating around, though, that the dress code is biased towards one gender. But is it really? I'm Kaylee Blagey, and I'm here to answer that very question.
Music or draw or doodle, and then you get to know that you get to help people with getting their grades out and helping the teachers. And the teachers are great.
I think they should leave it alone and do something productive outside.
Long hours on a device can weaken the brain structure and function. This damage takes place in the brain's frontal lobe.
AVID is an elective that students can take from 7th through 12th grade, and it helps them prepare for college.
What is AVID to you?
Better enforcing the running in the hallways rule, because every day I'll get run into and drop my stuff, and then all these people have to help me come and pick it up.
Students are running in the hallway.
Lunch anymore. I've been seeing kids throwing food around and outside of the cafeteria.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of food throwing, specifically carrots in some of my classes.
I've been seeing a lot of action near the woodshop and computer room. What's been happening?
Well, on January 6th, late in the night, we had a storm come.
Get some awesome prizes.
Make some pause by spreading kindness around school.
Here's a motivational video about being an upstander. Roll.
And Tomas Robinson's birthday.
So happy birthday to both of you guys. Next up is a skit on stealing. Remember, Barrett, don't steal.
3 p.m. in the California State University Student Union Building. The focus of this conference will be towards cultural and educational workshops. This is a free event that strives to empower
We asked some 6th graders awaiting their trip to Mission Springs what they're most looking forward to and what they're most nervous about.
I'm most looking forward to the night hike.
Also, that we don't have any hand gestures in there except peace signs. Peace signs are okay.
You can turn your form and your picture into Miss Muse at H115, but you can also turn your picture in through Google.
So that's what's happening about right now. Does that answer any questions?
It does, thank you.
Phillips from Broadcast Media, and this is Intercom Tigers playoff preview.
Good afternoon. I'm Evan Navarro, and here's your current update on Angelique Ashby's Yak events. Here's what you missed on last Wednesday event.
To work under pressure. It also works on interview skills and talking to people very professionally and representing yourself professionally.
You know, I think people, when they see a police officer in uniform, and not everybody, but some people are going to look at that, you know, for what it is. And
let's go learn more about it.
I'm the pilot of the aircraft. That's my job. I've been flying for 51 years. The students here, if they're looking at...
This season went really well, actually. We did so much better than last year. Our record was really good. We only lost 3, I think. A couple of them, we ended on ties.
They have to wait until next season to play.
They have a new rule this year, whereas varsity players that are trying out for varsity that are 11th grade.
Others is one of America's most treasured pastimes. In mock trial, you can learn how to do it with the skill and precision of a lawyer. Let's go get some more information.
What we haven't discussed our amazing cheer team yet.
These ladies give a huge commitment to their sport, working hard every day between practices and performances.
They encourage and inspire.
Research some facts and some topics, correct?
My name is Ms. Summers. I teach English 12 and AP language.
To ensure that we're following the federal and state guidelines, meeting stringent requirements, and providing programs that meet the intent of funding.
The Performing Arts Center.
We started about 9 years ago when I was athletic director and teaching here at the school. And a couple of parents came into my
super fast. So basically what had happened was the best class ran in from over here when we went to our spot. As usual, the crowds
for the students to come in instead of coming in right by those old trash cans and stuff. It's a nice experience.
It's just a relief, honestly. You know, we've been waiting for this thing to open up.
AP Government, AP Economics, Criminal Justice, and U.S. Government. So as far as like talking about government and criminal justice, they help make students.
Guard. We took a win against Davis, and I scored my 1,000th career point.
Throughout the years, I learned that Haka is more than just a club. It's a brotherhood.
Get away from everything, have fun on the field. I've been playing football now for 3 years. My favorite part about football is coming out with all my brothers, working hard, and
it's very hands-on when they learn. So rather than just paper and pencil, which we do some of, they will also be doing activities where they're going
choir, orchestra, the guitar classes, and music appreciation this year. I want students to know that music.
It made me like a more dedicated person, like a hard-working person. It taught me a whole lot. I've been taught
like Gall High football. I'm a varsity player. Right now it's our JV. I mean, they're playing really good right now. It's solid 0-0 score now. Defense is playing good. I mean, I see Kenny.
On Cupid's Chokehold in the music video, they were rocking Bape, and Nigo was the one who founded Bape. And so when Pharrell went to go work with Nigo.
You can drop them off to the NUSD campus or the Ed Center in Thomas. Make a child's Christmas extra special this holiday season.
In sports news, so far the women's soccer team has an 8-1 record.
Oh my God! Jalen, did you fall?
It's going to be a cool 41 degrees. Thursday, however, it's going to be a cloudy 58. Friday, it'll be a rainy 59. Saturday, it's going to be the same thing. And Sunday, it's going to be a rain 60. And now for the commercial.
Being part of the boys golf team this spring, there will be an informational meeting next Thursday, the 15th, right after school in HD7. If you can't make it, see Coach Miller.
System or something happens, people are still going to be people, and they're going to continue to mess up and abuse the power that a gun gives them.